Harry Potter, Hogwarts Castle and epic extensions. Part 42. So hello and welcome to Square Ghost, and as you can see we've just been building across here at the start of part 42. Now we've built up, it's been fine, it's strengthened it a little bit, not perfect but a little bit, but I've come to I think it's a mistake in the build plans. Let me just throw a bit of light on. So you build this structure here and then you build down this structure here. Forget that last little 1x1 stuck plate a minute. That is supposed to be, let me just show you, sorry for the flickery screen. Now you'd think, oh, that's a one strut, wouldn't you? Just a 1x1 strut. And sorry again for the glare. Look what they've got there. It's a little 1x1 plate. It's impossible. So for me, I've just used a 1x1 little grey plate, a spare of mine. You can see it virtually the same colour. Don't think it's going to hurt. We'll see what happens if it affects the build plans later. I don't think it will. And we'll just see how it goes. But I just thought I'd point that out because we're going to start to build on and across now. And we're going to do some tree work in a minute, and I know from other people's experiences they had problems with the trees, so wish me luck. And for the last few minutes you can see, I hope, what I've been doing, all the different coloured cheeses, the little cheeses from the top, and it's been very, very good. The hardest one to seat is just about on is there. You can see it's a little bit lopsided, but it's okay. Everyone else has gone on okay, I think, and I think it's the trees next, so wish me luck. I just want to point something out. Don't get me wrong, the plans are okay, they're fine, we're building up. Now can you see the 1x1 grey, dark grey I should say? Now that looks fine there. Now I'm going to go to flickery screen again, so I do apologise. There is our 1x1 dark grey, and there is your plan. Now you can see, if you really squint, you can just about see behind the light grey, you can just see the dark grey 1x1, but it needs to be more plain for me. And I just wanted to point that out before we build it up, and away we go. If you do think I'm being too picky, please comment in the box. So I've just got to plate on top to finish the section, but I just wanted to show you, before we go into any details, once that's covered you're not going to see, but you can see the intricacy. I know it's only flat plate before anybody says anything, but I'll go into the build in a little bit when I've just put the plates on top, but I just wanted to show you before I did it. And there you go, that is the end of part 42, and we've got our first more or less embankments, cliffs, whatever you want to call them, straight across. And we'll just quickly go through it. We're not going to beat around the bush, but can you see now we put the plate on? That's where I didn't want you. I wanted you to see what was underneath. Nice little cheese slope. Look at the intricacy of this build here. Absolutely, really, if you like a good build, it's so enjoyable. You have to be careful with your plans, make sure which slope goes where and blah blah. I know I don't have to tell you that, but for me I have to be careful, and it just went together like a dream. Yes, I had to move the odd thing, Again, that's me being honest. But once it was all in the right place, you can see it looks brilliant. This build is going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. You can see how we've come across here with the cheeses again, look, just put on top. And there you see our trees. Now, I will quickly say about the trees, I had no problem with them whatsoever. They all fitted together perfectly and went on the poles. Now other people have had a different version of this set, Justice Magician. This isn't Justice Magician. It's the same build, but I think they pirated it. You know, you can correct me on that in the comments, but it's those people where the trees are absolutely dreadful. They fall apart, they don't click together. These are lovely and solid, and they look brilliant. And like I say, we built up this other little section here. I will show you. You get to see the inside of a cliff. I don't think you'll see that later. And I think one of these sides, like I say, will fit to the big castle. I could be wrong, of course. Don't shoot the messenger. But you can see it's coming along nicely. I am really, really enjoying it. I hope you've seen enough, I hope it's detailed enough, and I hope it's not running too long per build section. Anyway, with that, anybody who's seen this little video and enjoyed it, I hope you have enjoyed it, then please give us a thumbs up, hit that like button for me. Don't be frightened to drop some comments in the box. You know, I'm interested to hear people's thoughts about the mock, about the how the bricks look. The quality of the bricks is fine, like I've said. And if you want to follow us next time on to part 43, I believe, then all you have to do is click on that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And finally, as I usually say every video, and I will continue to say every video, anyone who's watched this far, or any of my other videos, thank you very, very much for watching. Always appreciate any of you out there who watch. Appreciate that the thumbs up, appreciate the comments. There's a few people, you know who you are, who comment on most videos. I won't say every video, because hey, we've all got our own lives, don't get me wrong, not knocking that, but now and again people drop the odd comment, which is absolutely brilliant, and I love it. And I hope that I'll continue to do so, and like I say, we will see you all, I hope, on the next part, when that is. So with that, you know the score, you know the drill. My name's Kev, I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all on the flip side.